Oh, it looks like it did. Wow, something happening first try. That's actually crazy. Oh, we're live. Chat, we're live on YouTube. That's crazy. What is that? I don't know what it is. How do I get the link to my stream? Oh, here it is. Stream URL. So I'm gonna put my YouTube stream URL here. Chat, tell me if it works. You don't have to watch it. You could, of course, just watch on Twitch, which is great. Goodbye, Bismuth. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate you. Have a guten one. Amazing video. I'm trying YouTube streams only for Mario 64 though. I'm only going to be doing 120 star or Mario 64. Hello YouTube stream. I hope it's working though. I'm only going to be doing 120 star or... Okay, it's a little bit delayed, but yeah, I think it's working. Very good. Okay. Cool. Whatever, man. All right. I know there's a way. I've been told there's a way to integrate both chats into one chat. First of all, I don't know how good of an idea that is right now. But second of all, I don't know if other streamers usually do that, or they just keep it separated for the sake of. But yeah. Oh wow. Hello YouTube viewers, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I am experimenting streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Here we are. Welcome to the stream, YouTube watchers. My main stream is on Twitch. For those watching on YouTube, if you want, you can come to Twitch, which the link is somewhere, I think. Because I still don't know how this works yet. And most of the babes are there, but if you want to stay on YouTube, that's also cool too. All right, let's do some speed running by... YouTube stream could see the Twitch chat through my stream because of the layout. So you guys could say hi, YouTube. Alright. Come to Twitch for fun emotes like this, Frozen Large. True! Even though I don't see it. Is it just me? I think 7TV has been a little bit weird lately. I still cannot see the Edgar emote, for example. I don't know why. When I type Edgar, I see it pop up, but when I type it in chat, I don't see it. Weird. Alright. YouTube tap would be fine, don't worry about us here, we're chill, very good. Last time I streamed on YouTube 2 years ago, it was not very chill. But hopefully you guys will actually be chill this time. Can I pop out the YouTube chat, is the question? I can, very good. So I can see chat more readily if I just do this. Very good. Now I can see both chats next to each other. Hi, coins. Alright, let's do some speed walking. Alright, today's episode of streaming, we're gonna be speed running. Never done this before, so please be nice to me. My first time. I already know what I'm doing. Shit! I used to be a YouTube viewer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Very good. Listen, most of my viewers actually come from YouTube. Which is, I guess, not that surprising. Hello, Miri, King Morgan, and Alec. Wait, Alec, you're on YouTube and Twitch. Wait, how do I make my thing? Wait, YouTube has better Twitch TV? The fuck? How do I make my font bigger? Top fans. Is a fan on YouTube like a subscriber? It says that Harry Salamander is a #3 fan. I don't know what that means, but hi, Harry Salamander. I appreciate you, babe. By the way, if you're confused on the ceiling and floor rounding stuff, the Panic Invisible Walls video explains it really well. Wait, were you here in Twitch chat, Pro P player, when I was watching the video just now, or are you referencing the task reaction? Kind of hard reading two chats. Probably have to integrate the chats. The thing is, I wonder if chat integration means that both YouTube and Twitch could see both chats, or only I could see both chats. I'm guessing it's just me, because I don't think I've ever heard of people being able to see both chats. Nigu Goobab. Hi, babe. How are you? Oh, I think the top fans thing is just how many chats they're sending in the thing. Right, it's the active chatters. Yeah. Okay. What's up, Lance? What's up, everybody? How are you? So, people watching on YouTube right now, how does the subscribing thing work on YouTube? Is there an option to like join or whatever, and then you pay $5 a month or some crap? Still not too sure how that works. There's member, right? The members is that's what it's called on YouTube. Become a member today. Integration for the display on your stream. I just heard of being able to have both chats on one.
It's me, Mario.
I'm not too sure though. Oh, Grey and Dragon became a member on YouTube. Oh my lord. I wonder if you could have like alerts on OBS for YouTube. Grey and Dragon is my first member ever, I think. Holy. Grey and Drag Shoshi. Do you get like emotes and stuff on YouTube as well? Oh, I see I have this. Yeah, you get the same badges on Twitch. Oh, Crancoin. I'm on lunch at work and I wish I was eating cheese. Nigu, I wish I was eating you, babe. Nigu, are you excited for tomorrow, bub? You know what, this shit sucks? Grand Dragon. Well, you know what they say. Hey. YouTube is delayed. Yeah, there's actually an option to lower the delay on YouTube streams, so I might do that. Bro, oh my god. Great start so far. We're doing great. There's actually an option here. Stream latency. Oh shit, I can't lower the latency anymore because I'm live already. I'll have to go offline. Oh well. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Welcome to the babes. New member. Grey and Drag Shoshi. Good, Nigu, good. Graphics are terrible. What, on the game? What do you mean? This game is top-notch 2026 innovation. Totally not 30 years old. Someone give us 100 gifts. Can you gift subs on YouTube too? Is that a thing? Rooting for Spain, of course. Of course. My home country. Bruh. More like Spain. I don't know, man. I'm pretty painless here. Having a great time. More like FIFA versus Spain. Ha ha ha. Good one, Credo. Kind of true though, but have you seen the Render 96 ROM hack? I've heard of that. Not too sure what it is though. Oh, is that the one that shows like the beta Mario graphics or whatever? You can gift memberships on YouTube. Okay. Can you gift more than one? You like YouTube for the lack of ads. If you are, how does that, well, if you have YouTube Premium, right? It's kind of like Twitch Turbo, whatever you call it. That gives you, that removes ads on Twitch. Narushid, what's up, babe? How are you? I'm good, bub. Have I played paddle? I played paddle once. For those who don't know, paddle is like the new racket sport that's like, it's very popular in Spain. We're like really good at it. Every new like building, like how like apartment building that's built here, they all have their own paddle courts. It's super popular now. There's a bunch here in my neighborhood. Pretty much every neighborhood now. Very good strategy. I can't figure out how to gift. Oh, Green Dragon. That's what I used to buy membership. Now it has super chat and super sticker. Yeah, the super chat and super sticker thing, I'm not too sure what that means either. That's probably like sending bits on Twitch, I imagine. Maybe. What's up, Chilaquil? How are you, babe? Nice to see you. Wait, what's a little sauce in Google about? Paddle? Paddle is, you know what it is? It's like squash. What's the other name for squash? It's like squash and tennis came together. So imagine tennis, but also squash where you can hit the ball on the wall and bounce it on the wall and back and shit. So it's like, it's almost like fucking free for all. It's actually quite insane. Green Dragon sent $5 on YouTube. Celebrate their first super on live stream. I don't know what super means, but thank you, Green Dragon, for the $5 million. Thank you, babe. I paid $5 to send you a noob sticker. I hope you like it. Thank you, Green Dragon. I like it a lot, babe. I love you. My first ever YouTube donation. I'm guessing that just shows up on my analytics. I didn't even know how to get paid. Title still says reacting to it. Alright, thank you, Bigfoot. Thank you, Tinyfoot. Thank you, Tiny Hand. You go on YouTube and type in like paddle highlights or whatever. There's some clips of them doing crazy shit in that sport. It's actually quite fun. Yeah, no. Paddle is significantly more exciting than pickleball, in my opinion, Niku. It's great. Imagine pickleball and squash came together. Way more crazy, way faster. The ball's just going all over the place. We're having a good warm-up session right now. Don't worry.
It's me, Mario.
Arby's YTP meme videos. Oh yeah, YouTube poop. Right. I learned about YTP recently. No thanks. Kicking a soccer ball against a racquetball wall is one of my favorite forms of exercise. Is that a thing? Oh, hi, Alvi on YouTube. Alvi's on YouTube. Squash is fun. I love smacking the balls on the wall. I never played squash before, but when I played paddle, I was like, yeah, this is, I can get into this. This is fun. Squash is insane cardio. Yes, it does look like it's insane cardio. Dude, any racket sport, in my opinion, is great cardio. Dude, please. Oh my god. Welcome to my 120 Star Speedrun stream, guys, where I spend most of my time... Honestly, not really. Only sometimes. Sometimes Mario just doesn't want to listen. He's kind of a slut sometimes. What do you use the most time compared to the #1 Mario speedrunner? Just a collective of time throughout the run, to be honest. There's no specific spot, really. That angle was not gonna work anyway. Bro, this is pain and suffering. It's just pain and suffering. Why do I have to do this stupid strat just to play the game?
Me, Mario.
That's fair, Dragon. That's fair. Where do you lose the most time? Yeah, so like, there's no specific part of the run where I lose like time to 3G. Apart from just optimization, and a little bit everywhere. Well, also mistakes, obviously. YouTube stream is better? Is it? Wait, how so, Wendy? I'm interested to know. Because like in the past, I used to think, man, I wish YouTube, like the one thing that I wish Twitch would implement is the rewind option on streams, which Twitch now has, which is pog as hell. Now it's like streaming pretty much on par to YouTube, in my opinion. I think Twitch has less latency too. I'm not too sure. Guys, I'm playing really fucking bad. Like, really bad. I can't get out of Dark World. Which means that we're gonna just play easy on Dark World.
It's me, Mario.
I think it does. Well, as far as I can see right now, my Twitch stream has quite a bit less latency than my YouTube stream. Black Ops 2 zombies soon? I don't think so. Maybe if it was 14 years ago. Oh my god, we got another sub on YouTube, chat. Holy shit. YouTube is popping off. Thank you so much, Annie Kin Star. For becoming a member. That feels so weird to say. Thank you for becoming a member on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Annie. My second ever YouTube member. Okay, we got this. That's crazy that you remember me from then, Hooney. So I'm guessing did you used to watch my like 2013 zombie streams? When I streamed for like 2 months with my Trinidadian accent hunting. But yes, I was kind of a beast at Black Ops 2 Zombies. I was a little bit goated in the sauce, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I agree with that, bro, man. Dude, go. Holy shit. Zombies was goated. Once I discovered zombies, that was it. That's all I played. Today is literally my first stream on YouTube, Chillikill. They re-released what is the game called? Fuck. Black Ops 1 and 2? Wait, what? Is this recent? Am I tripping? I am Zenith living it with June. I like YouTube because I'm always gonna have YouTube Premium. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. That makes sense. Wait, so if you become a member on YouTube, do you get ad-free content like you do if you subscribe on Twitch? Without YouTube Premium, I mean? Do you not get ads on my channel anymore? I remember in like 2015 to 2016, you were streaming lots of COD. I streamed Warzone at 2020, like the whole year of 2020. But before that, the only time I streamed zombies was before I started speedrunning. You're probably referring to 2020 when I did Warzone. Yeah, I did about a year of Warzone and then yeah. I mean, a part of me also thought that I was gonna quit Mario. Because it was like 10 months of Warzone, and I think it was literally in December of 2020. I was watching somebody play. I can't remember who it was, Liam probably, and I was like, "This game is looking fun again." Loaded up Mario, and that was it. I was back into Mario. And dude, only like a month later, I got a new world record again. Oh, that was when Simply had the record, the 138.28. It only took me like a month and a half to get a record again. I was playing really well. Mario always finds his way back. I mean, it's true, dude. It really is. Even people that I played with 12 years ago. Did you think they don't play anymore? They always come back, at least for a little while, stop again, then come back again. You still get ads with YouTube membership? What? Wait, so if you subscribe on Twitch, you don't get ads on Twitch. But if you subscribe on YouTube or become a member, you still get ads? That's actually crazy. YouTube greedy. You know what that means, chat? Just come to Twitch and subscribe here. Easy peasy. YouTube Premium is not cheap either. Isn't YouTube Premium like $15 a month? Whereas Twitch Turbo, I don't know how much Twitch Turbo is. $10 or some shit? And I think with Twitch Turbo, like if you have viewers that have Twitch Turbo, you still get paid at least a percentage. But I know I get Turbo. I get revenue on Twitch for people who have Turbo. Like, I think it's just called Turbo something. I don't remember what it's called. For viewers that watch with Turbo. Good enough. Supposedly YouTube Premium members pay more than regular viewers. Shouldn't it be the opposite? YouTube Premium give you YouTube Music as well? That's actually a good question. I don't know. I use YouTube Music like a few times ever in my life. Dude, that did not just fucking happen, man. Dude, I can't.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, Lord of mercy. I mean, this happens to me because I'm just not paying attention. Imagine paying attention to Aquarium. It's just impossible. But you have to. Hola, Bean. Please, before you die, can you do a speedrun on shrooms? I'm too afraid to do shrooms. That's just the truth. Too afraid. Just Josh is unavailable. Just subscribed to my YouTube. A third member, chat. Holy, thank you so much, Just Josh, for becoming a member. Guys, YouTube is going crazy. What's up, Adrian Dominguez? How are you, bub? I can't tell if you're Spanish, but your name is very Spanish, so I keep saying it in a Spanish way, but I don't know if I'm being racist or not. It could just be Adrian Dominguez. But I can't help but to say Adrian Dominguez. Love when that happens. Not supposed to happen, by the way. Okay, that might be the most insane death of all time. I'm Mexican, so the Spanish way works either way. Very good, okay. Dark World is easily the worst star in the game right now. This is so bad. Why do I love when that happens? Because I love to lose runs. It's fun. I just like it. Pain and suffering feels good. You know what I'm saying? Is there any competitive? Hi, tall guy. What's up, babe? Is there any competitive 120-star route that does all the swimming stars last so that Mario doesn't have to go? But Mario doesn't have to go through most of the game with wet socks. Wow, that's such a good question. Although I feel like I'm starting to think Mario's shoes aren't shoes. That's just his feet. Name a worse thing to have than wet socks. I dare you. A bullet to your head. Okay, I mean, fair. I don't know, some people might argue that, man. I don't know. Wet socks are pretty bad. Okay. Move Goomba coins. What's up, KGA? How are you? Love speedrunning. What's up, boss boy? How are you? Have I played Super Monkey Ball? Yeah, I played Super Monkey Ball. My first subathon, or 2 subathons ago, 2 years ago. For the first time, it was pretty good. Go to Bowser Dance. I played for the first time 2 years ago. I think it was Super Monkey Ball 1. It was great. I mean, Super Monkey Ball, funny enough, that used to be a very popular speed game when I first started speedrunning, between like 2014 and like 2017. Super Monkey Ball was a big speedrun. It was pretty popular. It was always at a GDQ. It was like one of those staple speedrun games that when you watch speedrunning, you're bound to find that game pretty quickly. Alongside a lot of other speed games that aren't really speedrun as much anymore, like a very popular speedrun back in the day was Dishonored. Even my brother speedrun that game for a while. Dishonored 1 speedruns were super popular around 2015 or so. I remember always seeing that game. Very good speedrun. Super Monkey Ball, Super Meat Boy as well was another one. Funny enough, both of those games have SMB as their acronym, along with SMB, Super Mario Bros. That's kind of weird. A lot of games have SMB as their acronym. I didn't realize that. Super Monkey Ball, Super Meat Boy, Super Mario Bros. Suck my butthole. There's a lot of them. Game of the year. Suck my butthole. My favorite game. Alright, this starts very easy and very chill. Right? Hello, Pretalis. Welcome to the stream, babe. Tiny Carrot and Lewin. I sometimes mix up you guys' names because it's like around the same length. And they're both yellow. And it was all yellow. Both L's as well. That's probably why as well. You know what's funny, little card? When you said both L's, for a second I was like, Wait, no, they're not. I was like, oh yeah, little carrot. Because in my head, I thought your name was Tiny Carrot for a second. Because that's what I call you. Is your name Tiny Carrot? Fuck Mario, I hate Mario. You know, I agree. It's just kind of nice having like two chats to talk to, so if one chat is not as active, I can have sex with the other one. What's up, NA? The goat is back. I've actually been back for a long time. I just don't stream on YouTube. But now we are. So here we are. I lost in Dishonored. I personally have never played Dishonored. That could be a fun subathon game, chat. I've always wanted to play Dishonored. I watched my brother speedrun it for a while. Like 11 years ago, and I was like, yeah, that game looks pretty cool. And there's like at least 2 Dishonoreds. I don't know if there are 3, but... Kristen, you are the sexiest thing ever made since sliced bread. Babe. Hello, Eduardo. Eduardo. I hate YouTube confirmed. Mavman! Listen to me, bud. Most of the reason why I haven't streamed on YouTube was because, well, obviously I've been around for a very long time, but YouTube streaming hasn't picked up until a few years ago. But apart from that, I tried streaming on YouTube during my subathon in 2024. And I would leave the YouTube stream on throughout the day, like how my stream was on Twitch, with because it was a subathon. But when I streamed things that weren't Mario on YouTube, the chat started becoming very hostile and very cringe and sometimes racist. And it was just not very good. So I decided, yeah, let's not... Because almost all of my YouTube content is Mario, that's what people are used to on YouTube. So I'm just gonna, if I stream on YouTube, I'm just gonna stream Mario. At least for now, and see how it goes. What's up, Golden Pumps? How you doing, bub? This motherfucker... What? Are you accusing me of buying my name? I did not buy my name. I streamed on Twitch for 13 years, and I've been partner for 10. I've been partner for 11 years, actually. So, because I've been a partner for so long, I was able to get this name. I earned it. Stream old school RuneScape. I've streamed old school RuneScape a few times on Twitch. It's not bad, but RuneScape is a weird game where it feels a bit weird streaming RuneScape. It's hard to like know how to, like, if you're not a RuneScape streamer that is known for that game, it's a kind of a weird game to stream. And it's funny because everyone that I know that plays RuneScape on the side has kind of said the same thing about RuneScape streaming, that it's just kind of a weird stream game for some reason. I don't know why it is, but I think that extends to other MMOs as well, because I've heard Simply talk about the same thing with WoW. He plays World of Warcraft, but he doesn't like to stream it. Because it's like, I don't know, it's complicated. MMO games are weird as stream games. Unless you're like already known for it, I guess. I'm also not super into RuneScape right now, too, Credo. That's... If I was, then I'd probably have more RuneScape streams. But I'm not playing RuneScape too much nowadays. Funny enough, now is a very good time to play RuneScape because summertime is happening and there's a shit ton of new content coming out right now. Jason with the 100% horny. Oh my god. You are so sexy, bub. MMOs encourage too much backseating. Well, if you already know the game, then it doesn't really matter at that point, I guess. But if you're starting from scratch, then I'm sure, yeah. How to be 100% horny? Just RNG, babe. Dude, Sardako is a really interesting... Well, I was gonna say he's an interesting case, but at the same time, not really, because Sardako was already in the MMO space. So the fact that he got successful doing another MMO isn't as weird as it actually is. It's not that weird because he's already an MMO guy. It's like if I were to go from Mario 64 speedruns to like Odyssey speedruns or something. It's still in the speedrun space. So like it would be like if I went from speedrunning Mario to like streaming WoW. And I would somehow find a shit ton of success. Now that would be weird. That would be surprising. Because it's a whole different industry. And different community. I think Sardako's passion for RuneScape 2 speaks volumes. And it's probably what makes him successful. Like when you're really passionate about a game or something you're streaming, it makes people more interested in watching. It really does. I'm sure like when I'm playing Mario or if I'm having a bad day of runs or something and you could see in my face that I'm just like tired or whatever, it's probably less exciting to watch me because you would see me and you're probably thinking as a viewer like, oh, he doesn't really look like he's that interested or he's not focusing that hard. And then it affects how you watch. At least I feel it when I'm watching somebody and you could tell they're just not having the best time playing the game or they're tired or whatever. It makes me less excited to watch them personally. So we have 232 viewers over on YouTube. That's a lot better than I thought I would have, not gonna lie. Thank you, babes, for watching my stream on YouTube. You guys are so sexy and cute. Hello, everybody. Tasty was saying how he streamed high once and he forgot to respond to chat, so literally nobody's talking. Well, what can I say? Tasty's a good guy. I like Tasty. I partaked in is that the past tense of partake? I partook. That's weird. I took part. There we go. Holy shit. I'm speaking too much Spanish, dude. I'm forgetting my English. I took part in his bingo. Was it last year? A year ago? I think it was a little bit more than a year ago. He had a bingo. His clan bingo in RuneScape, and I took part in it, and it was good. There was one part in the bingo at one point where one team was doing sketchy shit. I tried to call it out a bit. I was like, guys, the rules for this isn't really clear. And then that team started kind of shitting on me. And a few of them were streamers too. This particular girl, I forgot her name, but she's a streamer in the RuneScape community, and she was like shitting on me, basically telling me to like shut the fuck up. I don't think she realized, not that it really matters, but I don't think she realized that I'm also a streamer, which means that if she said anything really sketchy, I could have legit just like reported her or something. But like it just showed like the lack of care that she had. She didn't give a shit about being a real like an asshole to me. Even though everybody in my team thought she was in the wrong. But I was like, why do some streamers have to be assholes? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you just have like been nice, and we could have resolved the problem like adults. But anyway, apart from that, it was a good event. I enjoyed it. I love the board. Gucci with the Trini accent. Bye. Good. We get a little bit of Trini accent on the stream and thing, man. Those watching on YouTube, you just don't really see this on the YouTube videos and thing, but sometimes on Twitch I just speak in my Trini accent and thing. Bye. And you might not understand what I'm saying and thing, boy, but you just had to go with the flow, boy. Salut, bonjour, cheese on avant. Let's go. Hello, Reed. How are you, babe? Merci beaucoup. What do you say? Good luck. Oh my god! Chat, what the fuck just happened? I just got a $135 donation on YouTube, chat. What just happened? Holy shit. Is that real? I don't know what's happening. What the fuck? Oh my god. Saint Pegasus, thanks for the sub on Twitch. Welcome to the fridge, bub. Thank you so much. Joseph 55220 with the $135, man. That's crazy. Wait, I have a question. Where does this money go on my YouTube channel? I don't know. I don't know where to get the money. I'm guessing it just goes to my main YouTube studio page. My analytics page. I don't know. I don't even know where the money goes. Thank you so much, Joseph, on YouTube. That's insane. I really appreciate that. That's crazy. Go to YouTube Studio monetization. Yeah, it should just be on the page where the revenue thing is on YouTube, right? I could probably check it. I don't know how to check this. No, it's actually not showing up. Does it show up after the stream is over? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I really don't know. I don't know. But thank you so much, Joseph. Wow. I didn't read the message because I'm an asshole. Wait, give me a second. Good Spanish, cheese. I speak Spanish fluently. I live in Spain. I just realized cheeseathon this year will be YouTube plus Twitch streams. Once I'm streaming Mario, I would hopefully be streaming on YouTube, yeah, at the same time. But when I switch to the other games during the subathon, I'll probably go offline on YouTube just for the sake of, because, well, at least for now, I'm gonna focus on just streaming Mario on YouTube. So for those watching on YouTube, I'm gonna try my best to stream more, like, once I'm playing Mario, I'll be streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch. Of course, those watching on YouTube, Twitch is where I stream almost every single day. So if you're wondering where I am or if I'm not doing much content, I actually stream on Twitch almost every single day. Twitch is where my main channel is. My YouTube is actually like my second channel, and sometimes I don't post much here. So if you want to see me much more regularly, pretty much almost every day, you should watch me on Twitch. Because I go live here almost every day, but yeah. The message that Joseph sent was, I don't do Twitch, so I'm gonna take advantage of this while you're here. Now that I've shown you my 134, you need to show me yours. Good luck, babe. That's a great message. Thank you, Joseph. That's actually beautiful. Oh, I'll show you my 134, bub. I'll show it to you, and it's fucking huge and thick, too. You better get ready for it. I'll show you my huge, thick, hard 134. Alright. I just missed the secret. I'm an idiot. Jay, thank you for the prime. Welcome back to the Twitch, babe. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, bub. We're at the store, dude! How did I miss that? Good to know. I've been on Twitch in a long time. Yeah, man, guy. I think a lot of people that watch me on YouTube aren't aware of that. Sometimes I get first-time chatters and stuff that come to my Twitch and say that they found me through YouTube or whatever. But yeah, just in case. I know there's a lot of YouTube viewers that don't watch Twitch. But if you're ever interested, this is where I am. It's actually kind of insane, the statistics with YouTube and Twitch. Like, at least, I mean, this was years ago, but years ago I remember checking these statistics out, and it's something like 93 times the amount of people visit YouTube compared to Twitch on a daily basis, which is kind of insane numbers. 93, like, so if 1 million people watch Twitch a day, 93 million people are watching YouTube every day. And it's way more than that too, way more. But Twitch gets millions of viewers a day. So you can imagine the amount of people that visit YouTube every day. It's an insane difference. Fuck. Mr. Coin. 92 million cunts. Look, I mean, yeah, YouTube is, you know, everything, not just gaming, but the statistic alone is crazy. But to be fair, I mean, Twitch is not only gaming. Actually, most content that people watch on Twitch is not gaming related anymore. Funny enough, if you check the general, like the most viewed categories at any given point on Twitch, it's always the just chatting category that has the most viewers. Funny enough, it's not gaming categories. Almost never. 6, 7. Oh my god, 6, 7. Double star spawn for the fans. Oh! Okay. We got it. Very good. Guys, I'm a task. Well, geez, if you can do that, can't you just do everything that the task video does? I mean, might as well. Alright, calm down. How do you make your goals rainbow? Oh, it's just a live split setting. I honestly think it's the default setting in the at least newer versions of live split. It should be the default setting in the newer versions of live split, but I don't know. It's been years. For another double star spawn. I imagine that more double star spawns are gonna probably become a thing in RTA at some point. I mean, technically, BBH already has a double star spawn. The only person I've seen do it is Callie, though. I don't know if anybody else does it, but... Rainbow Ride is actually another one. I saw there's a clip of Beef accidentally getting double star spawn in Rainbow Ride. Actually, I don't even know if it was an accident or not, but he did do it once. Oh, you can even, so if somebody sends a donation or something on YouTube chat, you can like open it and like it and comment on the donation. That's pretty sick. Somebody commented W on the donation. Kind of cool. That's true, I have over 300 viewers on YouTube. My Twitch viewership is 422 though. Still ahead on Twitch. YouTube versus Twitch right now, dude. YouTube is getting higher. It was at like 220 half an hour ago. You would think YouTube would have more? No. Definitely not. Unless I was like, my YouTube channel is not very active. You know, I upload a YouTube video once every week, once every 2 weeks sometimes less. My YouTube is very active and the videos are doing well, then I'll get more viewers naturally. But I could pretty much say, I mean, probably the fact that, like, before I uploaded the task video reaction, If I went live before uploading that video, my viewers would probably be like half or something of what it is now. There's a lot of hype in that video right now. Which makes sense. Another member on YouTube, Sinister Sean with the €6 membership. Thank you, Sean. Welcome to the fridge bitch. I don't know. What do I call my YouTube members? Welcome to the fridge bitch. I was typing this before you mentioned the comment thing. Oh, huge. Thank you so much, Sinister. We have 4 members on YouTube, chat. This is wonderful. This is Sinister, if you will. Okay. This is the hardest star in the game. I need to focus now, guys. Because if I don't, I would lose my speed run. Oh, I got scared. I don't know why. That was scary. Genesis is on YouTube, chat. Hi, babe. Chaz Sussy. Do we need to get... I'm pretty sure you can get emotes on YouTube, chat, right? I know they're on, like, I have Chaz emotes. At least in the comments, so... I'm pretty sure I have Chaz emotes. I think there's only like 5 of them, though, or something like that.
Oh, God!
I have to look into it. I almost fell. Holy shit. Punkiest sellout with the Prime. Welcome to the fridge, bitch. Thank you so much. No double star spawn. Sorry. I know I'm shit at the game. Lionel Strong, what's up, babe? How are you? Nice to see you. How are you, bub?
Here we go!
I saved Precious Timothy. I'm a very good fan of you. Hello, Francalvo. Bienvenido, ¿cómo estás? Scheiße. This is awkward. Oh, this is awkward.
Baby.
Oh, this is awkward. All right. Bad 100 coin. I did not know what to do there. I don't know what to do here either. And put it through the tits, Hugo. Oh, that was amazing. Holy shit. See, I could physically see there that I had a lot of initial speed build up. Dude, just watching the Bismuth video today might have actually just legit gotten me like better at BLJs. At least that one. At least that one. Why did I go the opposite way? What was that? Alright, not a great 100 coin, but... Where's the blue coin? Bruh. Alright, tip collectors. Timothy's been lost, but he can be found. Yes, fuck you, baby. Oh, I'm still so nervous. Like, you can see my heart rate higher. And it's gonna happen for a long time. Like, just doing the star period is gonna just make my heart rate go crazy for a while. But once we control it. Deep breaths. Another member on YouTube, Steven. Oh god. That was a bit scary, buddy. Steven with the membership on YouTube. Thank you so much, babe. Welcome. Welcome to the what were we gonna call them? Welcome to the fridge bitch for now. All right. Welcome to the Tube Club. Reminds me of Blue's Clues. Somebody redeemed Edgar the Sea Lion. Perfect. Oh, let's grab. Do you guys like my sea lion? Isn't he cute? Oops. I pressed him on accident. Was that gauze-like stuff that they aged cheese in? Box lunch, I think? Genesis coin? Cheesecloth? Wait, is that a thing? Excuse me. How would I know? right, LL Hell. This is where all hell breaks loose. My favorite stage. There's not a goal because metal cap was a bit slow. I fucked up metal cap a bit. That's probably why. And I mean, yeah, you can optimize Tossing Maze BLJ a bit. Depends on depending on where you stop on the wall, how close you are to the star. The one I did wasn't like uber amazing.
Here we go.
Toad! Hensig with the prime.
GL as always.
Welcome back to the fridge, babe. I appreciate you. Dude, I missed the A button. Whatever. I physically tried to press A and then I just didn't. Because my finger's old. Have you been treating Mario as a cylinder? Yeah. Just a cylindrical block moving around. As a YouTube watcher, I just hear you speak Spanish and I think and assume you're from Spain and stuff like that. Spills something about you that YouTube don't know if you think about that about stuff. Wait, what? Well, I actually I live in Spain, so if that's what you're wondering, that is true. Oh boy. Okay, focus. Oh, okay. I probably should have done something else. I probably should not have done that.
Mamma mia.
I probably should not have done that, or built up more speed or something. Yeah. That's how she goes. That's how she goes. Now the run is just normal now. Well, at least we don't have to be nervous. And we could just chill.
Here we go.
What was my best possible time? 1:34.6. I don't know if this is my best pace ever, but it's very close if it wasn't. Funny because the HMC 100 was quite atrocious, but even so, it's just such a good thing. Is this in the reset run? Good one, Genesis!
Oh God.
You know what? Yes. But no. Mr. V, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the Fitbit. Appreciate you. Absolutely bodied. Mathman, that is hurtful. But you're lucky that I love you. Loki, LLL has kind of been fucking me up crazily lately, not gonna lie. It's just one death on a really good run, so this run is still alive. The run's still alive, but it's barely breathing. Yeah, we could bring this back. It's not even a bad out of all time, dude. Really and truly. My prediction for Spain tomorrow? I mean... Listen, if Spain plays tomorrow the way they played against France, I don't see any world where Spain loses, to be honest. I know I'm biased because I'm in Spain, but it's just hard to see them lose if they play like that. But counterattacks are a thing, and counterattacks sometimes are teams' winning strategy, especially against teams like Spain. So if Argentina capitalizes on their counterattacks, then they can more than win. Spain is going to have most of the possession of the game because they always do. So they're going to have the ball almost all the time. So basically Argentina just has to score their counterattacks and then they can beat Spain. Otherwise, I'd be surprised if Spain loses. And then, of course, shit like penalty kicks are a thing, so... It's very possible to just go to penalty kicks and then it's anyone's game. Another member, sub, whatever you want to call it, Rafal. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. Appreciate you wholeheartedly. Welcome to the Fridge Bub. He says, hey Cheese, are you using the 8-bit Do 64? No, I use a controller called Hori Minipad. I use a custom Hori actually called the Fobri. Phobri. If you are in my Twitch chat, you can type !Fobri in chat and you can see a picture of it and read up on it. This angle's cooked. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I mean, listen, FIFA could like rig all they want or whatever, but they can't really rig Spain just dancing around players with the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're still gonna do that. No, that's really stupid. Don't ever do that again.
Oh my god!
Happy Saturday.
Saturday. Well, no, thanks for the Prime sub, babe. Welcome back to the Fridge, bitch. Love you, bub. I'm not gonna save time in the CCM. I hate CCM. CCM is like, it's the most out of the way stage ever. I just want to get past it. I can get to the fun shit. Bro, holy fuck. I'm messing up every store. Okay. Oh wait, are these members? Oh, these are just donate. Am I trolling? Are they donations or members? I think they're just donations actually. I think I'm messing it up. You're right. I don't think they're members. They're just donations. I think. Which would make sense because it's not showing up. It's showing up on the analytics page that the only member, well, on the viewer activity was Green Dragon. They might just be donations. I still can't tell. What if I reload this? No, some of them were members. Okay, hold on. It's updated. Sorry, first day streaming on YouTube. Who dis? First day, who dis? Spain won 2010, yeah. Optimus Dorcas. Oh my god, it's AJ Leclerc. One of my biggest supporters on YouTube. How are you, Bob? Nice to see you on stream. Always having like the best comments on my videos for years. True, Credo? True. Yeah, it says here we got 3 members on YouTube and the rest were just donations. Okay, that makes more sense. Makes more dollars. I'll be shocked to see if they could beat Argentina. I'll be shocked to see if Argentina could beat Spain. Like, Spain is clearly playing way better football than Argentina. Argentina is good at scoring goals, that's for sure. They have a good attack, but they're not playing nearly as chemistry filled, and like team-wise, Spain is playing significantly better. Just better than any team, in my opinion. I mean, very high chance. A lot of times finals goes to extra time or penalties. I hope not. I personally hate penalties with a passion. It sucks. It's exciting from a viewer's perspective, but I hate it. Team wins the game, 90 minutes, boom, fair and square. That's the best case scenario for me. But it is what it is. Dude, somebody told me there's like an online petition or something trying to get Argentina banned from the next World Cup or some shit. I missed the long jump. And apparently there's been like 18 million what do you call it? Signatures so far or whatever. Some crazy shit like that. What did Argentina do? Long story short, long story short, racism. That's the easy answer. Well, actually, that's mostly it, to be honest. Politics, basically, yeah, and racism. Apparently, ever since 2022 World Cup, the Argentinian players have been making constant racist remarks towards teams that have African players and stuff, or shit like that. And they're doing it again now, and people are getting fed up and reporting them. There's also video of iShowSpeed's stream, and like fans calling him the N-word, like Argentinian fans, like live on stream. It's pretty bad what's going on, so people are like denouncing it. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I feel bad for like Argentinian people who are like might get in the crossfire of this, who are actually like nice people. But it just so happens that the country is getting blasted right now, you know? Like Frank in my YouTube chat, I'm sure you know that you're a nice guy. I know you're from Argentina, but the world right now is just really mad at Argentina. But yeah, it's fucked up. As a German, we dislike Spain. Just like Credo.
Adam, will you please say some words to commemorate Z-Flip's 66-month sub-anniversary?
NGE ball. John. Down. Pound. Down. Long. And our Lionel has been a sandmount.
Wow, aha.
Thank you, Adam. What beautiful words. Stephen, welcome back to the Fed Bitch. I just subscribed to your membership. Oh, Steven. Wait. As in, like, apart from the donation? That's weird. I don't see it on the chat. Huh. I don't see it in the chat. Either way, thank you, Steven. Please, dude! Holy fuck! The worst part of this game is re-entering this stupid-ass stage, dude. It's so stupid. It's so hard for no reason, man. Love losing a billion seconds on that. Oh, fucking go, cunt. It's so hard to do. But it's backing up is what's harder. What star do I have to do? Okay, holy shit. I almost went to do the blue star again. Then I realized, wait, I have Vanish Gap. It was a good BBH too, man. Fucking re-entry, lost my time. Classic. Very classic BBH. It's also because it's such a big sport, Dennis Levin. Each World Cup game has had like a few billion viewers or some crazy shit like that. It's insane. Yes, C-Flip. Oh yeah, you guys had Pride this weekend, right? For the love of fucking cunt, God, brother man! It's crazy. It's crazy! I missed the first and last coin. I mean, you have to swim perfectly to do that. How do I do that? Dude, the whole pre-up section of this game. They could have deleted from the game tomorrow and I would never miss it. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sucking dick. I'm sucking dick from an ice cream cone. I'm just playing bad. Everything went downhill since LLL. Okay, this run's over.
It's me, Mario.
When I first played Mario 64, I honestly have no idea how old I was. 10, 11.
It's me, Mario.
Did you see FIFA president said we know what Argentina did broke FIFA rules, but as part of their national identity, so we respect it. We'll punish them after the final. What? Listen, at least they said they'll punish them, or whatever the hell that means. But and you're certain that's what he said? No, well, that's not what is like crazy. It's the fact that he said it's their national identity to be racist. Okay. We're younger than 10. Yeah, but when did we get Mario 64 though, Albi? I really don't remember. I have no memory of like when it is that I played it. Oh, how old I was. Who the hell is Lionel Titty? What? Who's this? Why are we saying this? Who's that? Listen, alright. Tomorrow, Cucurella is gonna use his beautiful hair and fuck up those Argentina players. They can't get past him. Take my word for it. Kato loves Cucurella. Cucurella se come una paella. Cunt! Sorry.
It's me, Mario.
Do I read YouTube chat? I'm trying to. It's my first time streaming on YouTube. I have both Twitch and YouTube chat, but I'm trying my best. Okay. Hi YouTube chat, how are you? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Something paella, and then it's cucurella. Se tome una estrella. Una estrella is the name of a beer. It's one of the national beers of Spain. That's what that means. Estrella. It means star. It's the name. It's the brand of one of the local beers. So he's saying that he's cucurella. He eats a paella. Cucurella. He drinks an estrella. And then, what is after that? Haaland tiembra, que viene Cucurella, whatever. Something like that. What's up, Astro? Miki? Welcome to the stream, bub. On YouTube. So, I told chat that if Spain wins tomorrow in the World Cup final, I will be streaming after the match as a celebratory stream kind of thing. Of course, if Spain lose, however, fuck that. I'm just gonna go to bed. But if we win, we'll have a celebratory stream. If we lose instead, Chelsea will stream, yeah. Sure. Why not? Vamos, España. Joder, tío. What LBLJ time do you do in your golds? I have no idea. I can't remember. It was like a fluke LBLJ though. Like it was a super fast one. excuse me, kind of by accident. And then I happened to get a really insane Dark World right after. So beating my Dark World gold, pretty much impossible unless I like practice LBLJ for like a week and start like doing 16 star strats, which fuck that. So
Here we go!
I saw Hungrybox appearing on Argentina. Is Hungrybox from Argentina? I know he has Spanish heritage, but I don't know if he's like, is he from Argentina or something? Oh, it's on my ass. I knew it. He's Cuban.
It's me,
Hmm.
Mario.
So you're live on YouTube, but here's where you would recognize my name. Hello, Electropus. What's up, babe? Se come una paella. This Canla setup is a Canla setup that is a few months old. It was found by Cano. I made a video on it on YouTube. You guys might have seen it. But I'm the only person who does it so far. What would your advice be for somebody completely new to Mario speedrunning, learning the 70-star route? Watch people's speedruns that have like maybe like a mid-level time. Watch people that have like a 55 or something in 70-star. See what strats they do and maybe try to do like those more beginner strats kind of thing. Start off with. That's basically how I learned both Mario and Ocarina of Time when I learned speedrunning. I would just like, I would have like 3 tabs open. Well, now you can use ukikipedia.net, which is basically the hub for all strats and speedrunning in Mario. So that's also a great website you can use. When I learned speedrunning, I would literally just have like 3 tabs open, each tab being like a speedrun PB video of like different levels of speedrunners in that game. So when I learned Ocarina of Time 100%, I had a video up of somebody's PB who had like a, what at the time the world record for OT 100% was like 4 hours and 18 minutes or something. I had somebody's PB up who had like a 4 hour 52 minute time or something. And then I had somebody's PB up who had like a 30 something. And then I had CFG's PB up, who was the world record holder at the time. So I would like watch ZFG play, see what it looks like for a good player to play and what strats he did, and then I would look like a mid-level player and then like the lower level player and kind of just like decide what strats I want to learn and try. And you could do the same thing for Mario easily, or just use Wikipedia and kind of like follow the guide there too, which is probably a lot easier, to be honest. I hate when I do that. It might be my least favorite thing in the entire world.
It's me, Mario.
Does the new Canla setup help? It's 100% consistent in that once you do the setup correctly, it works every single time, which is why I like it.
Oh, God.
Eddie with the sub, welcome to the fridge, babe. Thank you so much. I appreciate him. Thank you. What's a respectable time in 120? Hard question to answer because it's all opinionated. Oh wait, you literally asked in your opinion. Okay, I think anything sub 145 requires a lot of work. Even sub 150 requires quite a lot of work to get to that point. And is like, shows that you put in a good amount of time and practice to achieve that. Best thing in Spain were the croquettes. Those are pretty good, Patron. I love doing that, dude. Yeah. Holy fuck. It's so easy to do that on accident. On Hori. For some reason. Down left is too difficult. The croquetas españolas are great. But there are other things I like more, to be honest. I'm a fish guy, so you can't go wrong with just a plate of fresh Spanish anchovies in olive oil with some tomato. That's probably like my favorite tapa. It's just a plate of anchovies with some tomatoes. Until you've tried fresh anchovies, Spanish anchovies, then in my opinion, you can't really say that you don't like anchovies until you've tried these ones. It's kind of the same with olives. Unless you've tried Spanish olives, fresh Spanish olives from a store that sells olives that they fucking picked from the fields in the north of Spain or whatever, then you can't really know if you like olives or not, you know? You gotta try them. Because we have like a billion different flavors too of olives. Okay, nothing's working. Very good.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, so good. They are amazing, Cran. They really are. The most popular. There's literally a fucking. I see people like tourists make videos about this on Instagram and shit. Just the other day, I saw this American girl. She's visiting Spain, and she made a video, basically glazing the hell out of the olives in Spain. But there's one particular type of olive that she was glazing. She made like a 5-minute long video just glazing this fucking olive and saying how it's so good that her and her husband like drove half an hour out their town just to find a store that sold the olives because it was so good. It's called chupadedos. It's this flavor of olive, and the first time I ever found chupadedos olives were in 2019 in a store close to the house I used to live in. They had a store, literally it was an olive store. It was just a store that sold a billion different types of olives. That's all they sold. And one of the olives were called chupadedos, which means finger suck, finger licking in Spanish, chupadedos. And it's called that, I guess, because it's so good. You just want to lick your fingers. I don't know what the hell they make that shit with, but I can't. And she went on about it in the video too. And bro, like, her reaction was my reaction too when I first had them. I can't really describe it, but they are one of the best things you'll ever put in your mouth. I don't know what it's made with, what they put in those olives. But oh my god, the juice. It's so good, dude. If you ever come to Spain and you find a store that sells olives, you need to ask, do you have any chupadedos olives? Hopefully they would say yes. They would know what you're talking about if you say that, because it's known here. Shit is insane. Are you reading YouTube chat? I'm trying to read YouTube chat as much as I can, yes. This is the first time I'm streaming on YouTube, so it's new to me, but I have 2 chats open. Do I normally stream on YouTube? I don't, Spidey. This is literally the first day. Well, I streamed on YouTube for a short time 2 years ago, but it was not quite like this. So this is like my first time really streaming on YouTube. So here we are. I have to look up on like how to integrate the chats, because I know that's the thing you can do apparently. I was in Barcelona and Malaga before, didn't like the food, too much olives. What? You know you could just not ask for olives. What do you mean? They probably gave you olives as tapas. What you can do is like, because it's actually a law in Spain, by the way, that any bar or place you go to that has food in Spain, even if you just order a drink, they are obligated to serve you tapas. That's why it's such a big culture here. And it's free, you don't pay for it. A lot of times, especially if you have beer, they tend to serve olives with beer because olives goes very good with beer. So what you can do is ask them to not give you olives, and then they would just give you a different type of tapas if you don't like olives. You can request a different type of tapa or whatever. Ask them what they have. I had those olives in Madrid once. Yeah, Proto Man. Fucking goated. They're goated in thine sauce of chupadedos. Wait, Z-Flip? Oh, hi, Ralal Coin. What does my controller look like? Exclamation point Fabri in my chat. You can see a link of what my controller looks like. PHOBRI. Karen Brosnan, they don't serve you tapas with the drinks. Really? I wonder if that's a Madrid law and not a like national law thing. It could be because every province in Spain, sometimes they have their own rules, laws and shit. Kind of like the states in America. Oh, very good, Rala. That sounds fun. TV. Thank you, Genesis. I appreciate it, babe. Are there less appetizers actually purchased than since you get free tapas? It depends on what you want, Jason. So it's very common for people to like after lunch, sometimes before dinner too, like around 7 p.m. ish. Because remember in Spain, dinner starts at like 8:30, 9 p.m. Sometimes people won't go to eat until like 10 p.m. So sometimes people, if they're vacationing or whatever, they'll go to the bar at like 7 p.m. or something. And the bar would be open. It won't be open for for dinner. They open the kitchen at like 8:30. But they go at like 7 and then they would have like a drink or two. And then they would get served tapas. And then when the kitchen opens at like 9, then they'll have dinner. And that's when they actually, you know, thing. Sometimes, I've done it before, and I've seen a lot of people do it. Sometimes people would just go to a bar or restaurant, just order drinks. They would have like 3 beers throughout the night, and they would just have dinner with the tapas that they get served every time they have a drink. They would get a tapa, and they would just eat that as their dinner. So they're basically just getting free dinner, and all they do is pay for 3 beers. So they're paying for 3 beers and they get food. That's a very good strat if you're not that hungry. Like, you're not super hungry, so you don't want a big dinner, but you still want to eat something. Just go to a bar in Spain. They would serve you tapas, so you can get free food, and you just pay for the drink. And drinks are cheap in Spain, you know. You pay like $3 for a beer. Unless you're at like a bougie place or something and you pay like $4, but you're never gonna pay more than €4 ever for a local beer. It just doesn't happen. It's very cheap. So you can like eat tapas and have like 2 beers and you pay like $7. It's very good. Thanks for the $2 on YouTube Lightspeed. Thank you so much, babe. Appreciate you. What is a strange habit that you have? I masturbate 5,000 times a day. Kind of weird. A strange habit that I have. Guys, what's a strange habit that I have? Well, I had this strange habit of playing the same game over and over for 12 years. Kinda weird. I guess you could say that's kinda weird. I don't know if I have a strange habit. I'm sure I do. What is a strange habit I have? I have some OCD stuff. Sarge redeemed Edgar. Very good, babe. What is a strange habit that I have? I have some OCD shit. Oh, Lightspeed with the $5 now. Oh my god, thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Oh! One frame too much, I think, at that angle. I have some OCD shit, like, one thing I could maybe think of is like when I'm washing dishes, especially if I'm washing a plate or something, sometimes I have this urge to, when you're washing a plate and you're rinsing it, you like rinse one side of the plate, then you turn it around and you rinse the other side. I have to like rinse both sides evenly. So if I rinsed one side twice, I have to rinse the other side to make it twice on each side, or else it just feels weird. Like that kind of shit. I do that a lot when washing the dishes. Stuff like that. Just weird stuff. It's not too strange. What other habits do I have? They don't rinse the soap off in the UK. Bro, I've seen videos of that. Apparently in the anybody from the UK can confirm this. But I've seen people talk about how like in the UK, the way they wash dishes is that they fill the entire sink up with soap water. And then they just dip the dishes in there and wash it like that instead of like having running water and rinsing the plates. If that's the case, no. Like, no. Come on. You gotta rinse that shit, dude. I don't know if it's true, but I've seen videos of it. I've seen it happen on some show or something. I don't know if it's everywhere or just some people or some parts. As someone from the UK, I've never done that. Okay, thank God. I hope it's not the case. No, dude, fuck him. Let's grab, man. Okay, God. I'm so scared of Invisible. That's for $2 light speed. Like to be clean. That's respectable. Thank you, Bib. Clean is good. What's up, Jungle? How are you doing, bub? Hello, Grace. Welcome to the stream, babe. I'm still trying to think of a weird habit. I have some ADHD tics, but I can't call that a habit, it's just tics. Usually it's worse when I'm by myself, because when I'm by myself, I don't care. But sometimes when I'm streaming, very rarely, but sometimes when I'm streaming, I have to like think about, like I feel like I need to like, I need to ADHD too and go crazy, but I have to like hold it in. But when I'm by myself, it's like, hi Bootsy's mom. Let's got it going on. It's all I want. When I'm by myself, sometimes the tics are like, especially when I'm in deep thought or focusing on something, especially watching a video or a movie, and I'm really focused on it and I'm thinking hard, the tics could get really crazy, and I'm just like, like, I'm not even fucking, that's not even dramatic, or that's not even over representation. That's literally how I get sometimes, and I have to be like, and I have to like tell myself, bro, calm down. Oh. Kind of insane. I've got it going on. Isn't this a dude from GDQ? Wow, that's crazy. Never heard that one before. I mean, sure, Black Star, if the last time you watched me was like 2019, maybe 2018, you can say that. A lot of people have found me from GDQ. .4. There's got it going on. She's all I want. Eric Rushton, thank you for the gluck. Appreciate you. Hello YouTube chat, how are you? Thank you so much from the people you all watching on YouTube. Watching my first ever live YouTube stream. It's been a pleasure. You guys have been popping off so many donos and support. I appreciate you guys. Love you sexually. For those on YouTube that are watching right now, if you don't know, I do stream on Twitch almost every single day. Twitch is my main channel. YouTube is actually my secondary channel. So if you're wondering, geez, where the hell are you, man? I want to watch more of your content. You can watch me on Twitch because I stream there almost every day. Oh my god, I just got a $50 donation on YouTube. What the heck? You guys are so nice. Oh my god. Holy shit. Dan Lee. Dan Lee Dev with the $50 on YouTube. Thank you so much, Dan. You guys are crazy. Thanks for the Saturday gift. You're a real joy to watch. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, as I'm saying that, I'm gonna start streaming more on YouTube. Pretty much every time I stream on, like, every time I stream Mario, I'm probably gonna start streaming on YouTube as well. But I do stream on Twitch, pretty much almost every day. So if you do want to watch me more often, consider coming to Twitch as well. In case you don't see me live on YouTube, you could probably think, maybe he's live on Twitch.com or Tweet TV, whatever. But yeah, fun fact, did you guys know that the .tv on Twitch.tv stands for Tuvalu? The country? Alright. Lightspeed with the $5 again.
Oh god!
Thank you, Lightspeed. Grace with the Prime on Twitch. Thank you, Grace. Welcome to the fridge, babe. Appreciate you guys. I'm trying my best here. My favorite star in the game. Not true, I hate the star. Yeah, it's funny, like .tv stands for there's an island called Tuvalu. And it just fits because TV also could be like, you know, .tv television. So it kind of just works for a website where it's live TV. Fun fact. And domain fees is like a substantial portion of their GDP. That is true. I actually read that the other day, funny enough, Decimator. Like a week ago or something, I saw either a video or read that online about Tuvalu's GDP being, yeah, from domains. I had no idea you were a streamer. Nice. Hello, Bushland. Me neither. Wait, hold on. I'm a streamer? Wait, is that what I'm doing? What the hell? I thought this is all a dream. Hold on. Oh yeah, that too. Genesis. What's up, Let the Meat Cack? Welcome to the stream, babe. How are you? Are you playing with your controller right now? Wait, I am? Oh my god! I had no idea. I saw a Mapman video about it. Tuvalu sold their domain name.tv and made a lot of money. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Chess
Nozzles.
Sussy.
I love you, babe. Welcome back to the Fridge Bitch. Thank you for the sub, bub. You're amazing. So people on the YouTube stream, I have a question for you guys. What is 2 plus 2? No, I have a question. If I were to stream other content that's not Mario 64 speedruns, would you guys watch, or what would you guys be interested in seeing? Because I do have a subathon coming up in September, where we will be streaming all day, every day, for as long as chat keeps the stream alive. Which, I wonder if I could, thinking about it, I wonder if I could incorporate YouTube donations and members into the subathon timer. Chat, that'd be crazy. Imagine we can do that. And then YouTube donations count towards the sub timer. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. If that's possible. I'm sure it's possible. So during the subathon, YouTube chat, but during the subathon, I also stream a lot of different games that are not Mario 64. A lot. Like a lot of casual playthroughs of new games that I haven't played before and stuff. Now, the last time I tried to stream on YouTube was during the subathon in 2024, and I streamed a lot of new games that I haven't played before. And it didn't seem like YouTube liked it that much. The chat would sometimes get very weird, or sometimes even say really bad stuff. So I decided maybe it's not a good idea. So for now, that's why I'm a bit skeptical of streaming stuff that isn't Mario on YouTube, and just keep the variety stuff on Twitch for now. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. Some of you saying Sunshine. When it comes to Sunshine speedruns, I don't think I'm interested in that. I don't think I would ever be interested in Sunshine speedrunning per se, but there's so many good games out there. 60 Heaven. We do a lot of horror games during the subathon. I love horror games. Just one needs to back off, please. What's wrong with Sunshine? No, I love Sunshine. Sunshine, actually, if I were to choose my favorite Mario game ever that I played casually, it might actually be Sunshine. I love Sunshine. Played the shit out of it when I was a kid. A lot more than I played Mario 64, actually. But when it comes to speedrunning it, I don't know, it's just not a speedrun that I'm particularly interested in. Play something that's competitive multiplayer? Depends. Usually competitive multiplayer games don't do too well and are very stressful. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time speedruns is something I would like to get back into at some point. I really want to do OT 100% again, but right now there's a new route and a lot of stuff is happening. Zoa with the raid. Thank you, Bob. How was the stream, babe? Come on, can we get a little shoot-out? Zoa. It's for $5 light speed. Were you a little nervous putting up your first live/video on YouTube? Yes. I was a little bit nervous today setting up the live stream on YouTube, but I thought, you know what? Just do it. Screw it. And here we are. Just do it, screw it. Play Mecha Chameleon. Still haven't played it yet. I would love to try. I want to try Mecha. I mean, it looks like just a fun game to play with friends, you know? Like Peak, the best game ever made. This is not good. Oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. I got stuck in the corner there. Respond to the poll. Oh, chat, we have a poll in Twitch chat right now. Oh my lord. I'm a handsome version of the Squints from the Sandlot. I need to look that. I need to look up Squints. Isn't Sandlot the movie with Adam Sandler and those other funny guys? Yeah, am I thinking of the right movie? I've definitely seen that movie if that's the case. No? Oh, wait, what? What is the Sandlot? I'm thinking of Grown Ups. Right, okay. It's a baseball movie with the kids? That is the movie I'm thinking of. Was it not Adam Sandler? Maybe it's somebody else, but I have seen that movie though. I've seen The Sandlot for sure. That sounds familiar. I just thought it was Adam Sandler. Thank you for Lightspeed again for the $5. Just do it, screw it. Great advice. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Screw it, man. No. Don't you dare, brother. Don't you dare, brother. You know, I never actually saw Click. I don't ever think I saw that movie. Dude. Yeah, I'm not risking that. Okay. I've never seen Clit. Well, that is true. Would you ever play Paper Mario on stream? Oh, I played Paper Mario twice on stream already. And we played Thousand Year Door during the 2024 subathon too. I love Paper Mario 64 especially. Thousand Year Door was great, but I had a better time with 64 overall. But at one point, I was talking about wanting to learn Paper Mario 64 randomizers. I still want to. I think it would be a lot of fun. Looks like a good randomizer. Okay. Oh yeah, Iron Mario. YouTube chat, you guys know what Iron Mario is? I made a few videos on it on YouTube. That was awkward. Okay. I don't know how we didn't get hit. Iron Mario is the no-hit randomizer of Mario 64. We did that a lot last year, early last year. That is something that we'll probably do more of in the subathon. We still have to complete 120 star. We haven't done that yet. What's up, Epic Playa? I'm good, babe. How are you? Alright. This is okay. Was I ever into Guitar Hero? Yes, when I was a kid. Me and my brother loved Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero 3. And then Guitar Hero World Tour. We played a lot of that one too. Wait, what was the poll even? I didn't even know what the poll was for. I love Dick. That was not good. Oh, okay, Z flop. Okay. I'm potting world record. RuneScape reference. Not bad. Good job. Wait, really, Genesis? Pluck my individual asshole hair tissues manually one by one. That sounds amazing. That could be a good stream. Take a long time. Oh God! 2 runs in a row. Wow. Very good, cheese. Ram Babe. Thanks for the gifty to butt stuff for God. Holy fuck, I love that name. Oh my God, I wish that was my Twitch name. Butt stuff for God is insanely goated. Thank you so much for that gift sub. I love that name so much, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna ask, dude. Imagine just asking somebody for sex, but that's how you ask them. Yo, you want to do some butt stuff for God? Okay. What's up, Toy Cool? I love you too, babe. Welcome to the stream. You ever tried Archipelago Randomizer? I did, man, guy. Last year, during the subathon last year, actually, it was the first time I tried Archipelago. It was amazing. Actually, recently there was an update. I forgot about that to the Super Mario 64 randomizer for Archipelago. I have to look into that. I can't remember what it's called. It has a unique name to it. No. This was goal pace, probably. There's a brand new update to Mario 64 randomizer for Archipelago. And it looks very interesting. Actually, I still have the tab up. Funny enough, I just saw it. It is called Spicy Mycena 64. I don't know why it's called that. But there's a whole GitHub for it, and it looks really, really good, actually. It looks interesting. Olising, what's up, babe? How are you, bub? Nice to see you, babe. Fuck my asshole 49,000 fucking times, dude. I should not have done that. I went straight instead of to the right because in my mind I was like, I don't know if I have enough speed for this. I should have just done what I usually do. I'm an idiot. Thanks for the resub, Olising. I love you, babe. Welcome back. Thank you, bub. Mycena is a type of mushroom. That makes a lot of sense then. Mario, mushrooms. Isn't Mycena... No, that's something else. No, I'm thinking of something else. There's a Pokemon that sounds like Mycena, but I don't think it's Mycena. I missed the button! Other man, what happened in this HMC? We're gonna save so much time. Now we're losing time. Oh no. That was fucking gross. That was very gross. I see, Sorenko. Okay, yeah, I don't know the lore at all. Archipelago stuff, I'm super new to it. Either way, it looks amazing. Would love to try it. What do I think Mario speedrunning would look like in 20 years? This used to be like a fucking... I need to like focus. I don't want to focus. This used to be like a daily question on my stream years and years ago. All the time. Geez, what would speedrunning look like in 10 years? And I think my answer used to be like, oh, we're not speedrunning this game in 10 years. That'll be crazy. And now 12 years later, you know, here we are, so. So you never know, bud. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Okay, calm down, dude. Basement is getting sketchy, dude. What do you think you'd be doing if not speedrunning? No idea. I don't know what happened to me, but this run's over. The backup for that would have been terrible time loss. We're just gonna start over. Excuse me. We're starting over. Did we hit the daily sub goal? Oh no, we're 2 subs. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen that in a while. Thank you for the good luck, Eric. Chat, after stream tonight, I'm going straight to Chesbay's house to spend the night. What is your current favorite Friday dinner if you have to go out? Oh my god. That's an amazing question. So if you don't know me well, my favorite thing to do in the world is to go out to eat. I'm a huge foodie. So that's a good question. My current favorite Friday night dinner, like the week is over, Chesbay's taking me out to eat. Steak for you? Nah, I'm definitely not a steak guy. I almost never would go to like a steakhouse or order steak if I went out. Pretty rare that I would do that. The other day, funny enough, we did go to a steakhouse though, and I had some steak. But it's pretty rare. I wouldn't usually order steak. Rambabe with the gifty. To the wetter, the better. Amazing names. Thank you so much. I love this. It's fantastic. Favorite thing to do in the world was travel. Genesis, I feel so loved that you remember what I say, babe. You're so sweet. Thank you. I do love traveling too, Bob. That is true. If I had to choose a favorite thing in the world, I think it would actually be I'm a liar, because I probably
Oh God!
Rambabe with the gift sub to Moister than an oyster. Holy shit. Chat, with that we've hit the daily sub goal. You know what that means? We're stripping for the camera. YouTube chat, don't be alarmed. This is just protocol. When we hit the daily sub goal, we get naked. Everything's gonna be fine. If I'm going out for Friday night dinner, shit, I don't know. It depends on where we go. Cause every time me and Chesbay, we like to go out to eat, but we would try to go to different types of places. So we've been to a Greek place. We've been to, well, obviously Spanish places. We've been to like, other ones, Italian, whatever. I mean, I'm a fish guy, so like a really good, nice fish dish. You can't go wrong with that. I would always order fish if it's good. Also, honestly, just grilled veggies. Here in Spain, it's pretty common that in restaurants they would just serve you like, they have an option for just grilled vegetables with some olive oil. That shit is like, I love veggies. Never thought I would when I was a kid, but as an adult, I love literally just a plate of grilled veggies. You can't go wrong with that, with my fish or whatever. $20 donation from Dan Lee on YouTube. Holy. Thank you so much, Dan. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate you so much. You guys have been so nice to me on the YouTube stream today. I can't believe it. Always hungry for Italian. I like Italian too, but nah, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because, well, now I have to say it. Nah, it's not fair. Never mind. I don't know. I think I've just been kind of like not feeling Italian for a while. Maybe that's it, because otherwise I've always been like, Italian's always the first choice. But lately it's been the opposite. I've been like, nah, I don't want Italian. Not sure why. I would say one thing though, as much as I love the idea of like real Italian pizza, it's kind of unfortunate that like, it's hard to say this, but sometimes like fast food pizza, or especially like New York style pizza, like when you go to New York and you have a good New York style pizza, I think it's a lot of times better than like an actual Italian restaurant Italian pizza. Like there's a shit ton of Italian restaurants here in Madrid, and you find a lot of like genuine Italian pizza here, and they're kind of okay. I'm not gonna lie. They're not that insane because they're not full of oil and salt. They don't have as much flavor, so they're much mild. It's a much milder flavor. And because I guess I'm so used to my whole life eating fast food pizza, when I eat actual Italian pizza, my brain goes, huh, where's the flavor? Because I'm spoiled from eating so much fast food pizza. And New York pizza is really good too. Thanks for the $2 Lightspeed. I appreciate you. Even better with the shirt untucked. Yeah, I'm just untucked right now. It's a new shirt I'm wearing. It's called Invisalign. I went to Naples recently. I thought the Italian in the UK was tastier. Interesting. That's not yours. It's interesting you say that because I always see ads about Naples being like the home of pizza. And I've had that thought before of like, dude, I have to go to Naples one day and have some pizza. But now that you're saying that, I'm not actually that surprised because yeah, I've had a lot of authentic Italian pizza and like, it's great, but it's just, I'm too fast food pizza pilled, you know? That I'm like, yeah, it's good, but now, like when I go to Italian restaurants, I almost exclusively get pasta. I would never get a pizza. Because yeah, I just don't feel like it's that worth. The pastas are great usually, but the pizzas, yeah, they just don't slap for me. Usually. I take it, okay. There is, I forgot to mention this. There is one type of pizza that I usually order, or at least try to if they have it, in the authentic Italian places that I love, which is, I think it's a Napoli. I think it's called Pizza Napoli, or no. Is it? It's the type of pizza, any Italians in chat might know what it's called. It's the type of pizza that has anchovies. No, not Napolitana. It's not Napolitana. It's a pizza with, you know, you have your tomato sauce, mozzarella. Is it mozzarella? Yeah. And you have cherry tomatoes and anchovies, but it's like fresh, good anchovies, like salty anchovies. That shit is, that's my favorite pizza. You have the extreme saltiness from that anchovy bite that just goes perfectly with the tomato sauce and the, oh, it's so good. That's the one pizza that I would order if I want pizza. Good stuff. Not a fan of New York style pizza either. I think New York style is good. I go to New York usually about twice a year for Summit, Speedrun Summit events. We went in April. And we had pizza maybe like twice, 3 times in 3 days. And well, in New York City, when you go to Manhattan and you go to New York places or pizza places, I mean, they have a shit ton of options. They usually, you see the counter and there's like 25 different flavors. You have buffalo chicken, you have fucking vegetable broccoli pizza, you have like every type of pizza you can find. And my mistake was, these slices are huge. So like, I would get 2 slices and I could only eat 1. So I'm like, fuck. But I can't help myself. I get 2 because I'm like, I order 1 and then I see another one. I'm like, wait, I have to try that one. Neapolitan is... Wait, that's not the same as Napoli, right? Or is it? No. Motherfucking Jesus. What's up, NZ? I'm streaming on YouTube, yes, but I'm also streaming on Twitch. We're dual streaming now. Any Connecticons here? Oh, Hagenator. What about a good paella? If this answers your question, sometimes I forget paella even exists. If that answers your question. In that, I think paella is a very good example of a dish that's unique. And that's why it's advertised so much, because it's a very unique dish that you'd only find in Spain, really. But I think it's overrated. I think paella is really good and different. You would never have anything like it. But is it the best thing about Spain? Not even close. There's way better like Spanish dishes, in my opinion. Way more than just paella. But paella is good. I've also had paella in places that was not very good. I've been to places in Spain where you order paella and like on the outsides of the dish, the rice is like burnt. It's very easy to overcook. I don't think paella is like even close to like the best thing you can eat in Spain. Not even close. Like there's so many other things I would recommend. I think paella is just overly advertised because it's like a tourism thing. It's a tourist trap. Kind of like how like when you ask people that don't know much about Spain, when you ask them about Spain, the first thing they think of is Barcelona, because it's like the tourist trap. Like Barcelona is amazing, but I could think of, and other Spanish people would tell you like a billion places that you should visit that would be like potentially even better than Barcelona. Because Barcelona is, while Barcelona is worth it, it's a great place to visit, but it's extremely expensive and way overly like packed with people. It's very, if you go in the wrong time of year, it could actually be kind of terrible with how many people and lines for everything. And there are so many places in Spain that you can go to that would potentially be a lot better of experience and a lot cheaper too. Mallorca is another tourist trap example. That's another good example. Like when you ask people about Spain, the first thing they think of is Mallorca and Barcelona. Like Mallorca, I would think is better. It probably has a little bit less people, unless it's like summertime. But it's kind of the same thing. They're both amazing. They're both great. But if you were to ask me like where you should go in Spain, that would be a very good experience, and you won't have to worry about too much like tourism and stuff. I wouldn't recommend either Mallorca or Barcelona. I would say, yeah, go to like Sevilla or Malaga. Go to like Valencia. Well, maybe not Valencia, but there's towns around Valencia and like close to Almeria and stuff that they're absolutely stunning and have amazing beaches. Like some of the best beaches you'll ever see that otherwise are not like full of people. Like the beach in Barcelona is okay, it's nothing crazy, but the beaches in like more in the south around Almeria and Murcia in general are like stunning, and not a lot of people go there. So if you're looking for a good beach, don't go to Barcelona. Definitely not. Go more in the south to like Almeria and stuff, Murcia in general. If you want more like the city tourist experience, then Barcelona and Madrid are, especially Madrid. Madrid is amazing for the classic European Spanish city tourist experience. Barcelona is also great too. Barcelona has amazing architecture. Thanks for the 200 tit skits. Appreciate you, babe. Sevilla is one of the best places to go to if you want the most amazing classic Spanish cultural experience. You go to Sevilla and you have the flamenco dancing, which I highly recommend going to a flamenco show. I went to one in Sevilla and it was absolutely fantastic. You go to Sevilla, you have your flamenco shows, you have the food. Sevilla food is fucking crazy. The best tuna I've ever had in my life was this random restaurant in Sevilla. I had these tuna steaks. I was like, brother man, I didn't know you could steak tuna. I was like, I'm gonna try that shit. Bro, I had these tuna steaks with vegetables. I cannot... Oh, I just got goosebumps thinking about it. I cannot fucking describe to you how insane those tuna steaks were. the culture in Sevilla. It's the most Spanish thing ever. People just walking around. There's a bar. Every step you take, there's another bar next to every single bar. It's insane the amount of food in Sevilla. It's really nice. You have the big bridge and the river. Sevilla is amazing and cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than Barcelona. So I highly recommend Sevilla. Just do not, for the life of me and you, do not go to Sevilla in summertime. Please. Unless you want to be in 110 degrees Fahrenheit all day, every day, do not go in summertime. You want to go to Sevilla in springtime or autumn. Go to Sevilla from like between March and like June. Or like between like late September and like November. Otherwise, you don't want to go to Sevilla. Way too hot. But it's worth. I'm late. Wait, chat, why am I late? I must have missed a swim somewhere and I didn't realize. I had to have missed a swim somewhere. Ah, fuck it. Let's just keep going. Good backup. Thanks for the $2, Bobby. How are you, Bob? Asturias, yeah, so then you have the north of Spain. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on the north of Spain. This run is too bad, Chad. That's too bad. I lost like 20 seconds.
It's me, Mario.
We have to reset. The north of Spain seems like a different country, especially the northwest. Like if you go to Asturias, which is a province, you have the cities of like
God!
Oviedo or Gijón. Rambabe with the gift you to gay for pay. Hey, just like me. Thank you, bub. Anything from the new task you thought might be RTA viable? The only thing from the task that might be implemented in RTA is like lag reduction. Other than that, not really. The northwest of Spain, so you have like Galicia and Asturias and shit and Santander. Those are amazing places for eating. They say that the north of Spain, especially in Galicia, has like the best steaks and like meat by far in the whole country. So like if you like steak and meat and shit, then you want to visit Galicia for sure. They have like some of the best restaurants ever. It's a lot colder up there. Like it's kind of crazy how the climate of Spain works, because Spain is like not even the size of, it's not even close to the size of like Texas as a country, but well, it's near the size of Texas. But the difference between like Madrid and the north, because Madrid is in the dead center, and you drive up north for like 4 hours, and the difference in culture and temperature and the flora and fauna and everything is so different. It feels like you're in a different country. Which is kind of why I love Europe too, because you get so different. So much, like the climate changes drastically. For example, in summertime, it doesn't get hot in the north, whereas in Madrid, it's like fucking 38 degrees Celsius. So like nowadays, it's like 38 degrees Celsius in Madrid, but if you drive just like 4 hours north, it's like 24 Celsius. Like it's a crazy difference. And because in the north it gets pretty chilly in wintertime. In the north in wintertime, they're very known for their like soups and what we call fabadas, which is like, they're like thick soups usually made with like beans, like butter beans or red beans. They make a lot of bean soups with like chorizo and shit. Those are some of my favorite types of food. I love soup. And like bean soups are so fucking good. Like on a cold winter's night, when you're like starving and cold and you eat like a good Spanish fabada. There's nothing better. Port Aventura. That's pretty good. It's a cool place to visit. I can't remember where that is, but I've heard of it. I love Dick. Papada. Z-Flip, listen to me.
It's me,
Guys,
Mario.
unfortunately, we have to end relatively soon because it's getting a bit late. And I have to go to Chesbay's house tonight. We'll see how runs go. Is Money Heist a good example of what Barcelona is like? What do you mean? I haven't seen the show, so I'm not sure what you're referencing. Money Heist was actually filmed in Madrid, funny enough. At least, as far as I know. But I haven't seen the show. Do you prefer Jamon Serrano or Iberico? Iberico is supposed to be higher quality. Like, I think Jamon Iberico is like better and more expensive. I'm not a huge ham guy, I'm not gonna lie. I like it, but it's not my favorite thing personally. But for people who like meat and ham, yeah, you'll definitely love Jamon Serrano and Iberico, of course. But yeah, it's great. I'm more of a cheese guy, literally, yes. Love cheese. I'll eat any cheese. Shove it into my cunt. Brother man of thy kingdom come, dude.
It's me, Mario.
I'm hungry, chat. I'm hungry like a wolf. Have a great night. Goodbye, Danley. Thank you so much for your support today, babe. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you... well, Monday? Tomorrow, I won't be streaming on YouTube, but on Monday we should. So all the YouTube viewers, Monday I will be live again on YouTube. Yeah, the whole like middle and south of Spain is more dry and less green. Well, there's a lot of green still. But in the North Spain, it's like, it's just green. Forests, fields, and mountains everywhere. It looks like a different country. That's where all the farmlands are. That's where they're growing all the olives and the grapes and making wine and all that good stuff. Agouti. Andy Agouti.
It's me, Mario.
That's where the wonderful anchovies come from. Cantabria. He's a lovely. Can I set you up? Can I set you up with my primo? He's a very pretty man. I am taken, Surfer, but I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. But I do have a Ches Bay now. What's up, Smilers? Thanks for the clip. Spain is actually a little bigger than California. I could see that, yeah. Just, you know, more round, but yeah. Spain is a decent sized country. It's a good size. I think it's the perfect size. I like living in a country where it's just like you can drive from one end diagonally to the other end in like 7 or 8 hours. It's not that bad. Like north and south is like a 6-hour drive. Maybe 7. Pikachu, what's up, Bob? Welcome to Twitch. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. I like that, yeah. I can't imagine like what it's like living in like America, where like, I mean, when the country's so big that like it's hard to distinguish the idea of like a state and the country, because most states are the size of most or bigger than most countries in the world, and that's just 1 out of 50 states. Like, it's insane. I thought about it a lot today, actually. There's a content creator that I watch on Instagram who was he's right now in Portugal, visiting Portugal. First time in Europe, and he's talking about Portugal being in Lisbon, and he really likes it and whatever. And he had a slip up, because you know there's a meme, actually, sorry, he's Canadian. Which, even more so, because Canada's even bigger in that sense, but he had a slip up, which was a classic stereotype where he accidentally called Europe, he referred to Europe as a country. He quickly fixed himself, and he was like, oh, I know Europe is not a country actually, but like, you know, what difference does it make? And in my mind, I wanted to be like, it makes a big difference, it's not a country. But then I thought about it, I'm like, you know what, the thing is, the reason why it's not fair to make fun of people from Canada or America when they like refer to Europe as a country or any of that, because you have to like, I try to put myself in the shoes of somebody that's from America, where, dude, your country is so unbelievably large. It's pretty unfathomable how large America is. Where when you live your whole life in a country that is so fucking big, where to drive from one state to the other, it could take 5-6 hours. Like, each state kind of becomes a country for you, because each state has its own laws and its own shit, and it's so big that the concept of countries is different than the average person. It really is. It probably is. It's so different that in your mind, it's easy to just assume that America is bigger than Europe. So that in your mind, Europe, you see it as just like another America. It's like another, oh, you have the country of Europe with the states, which are the countries of Europe. But, you know, it's totally understandable. A few years ago, I wouldn't really think this way. I would more so like, I'll be quicker to make fun of like people and be like, bro, how can they not know? It's like, but like when you really think about it, like it really is understandable, you know?
It's me, Mario.
You can understand why they think that way. The fact that the average American doesn't even have a fucking passport, to me is a crazy concept, because the first thing you do when you're born in Venezuela, like I was, or in Trinidad, the first thing you fucking do is get a passport. But in a country like America where it's so big, getting a passport is like, it's like a thing that some people do. Like, you know, a lot of people don't ever do that. So it's a whole different culture. Which it makes sense. Really, police, yeah. That's kind of crazy. Again, the shirt is toggled off. W stream. What's up, Universal? How are you, babe? Airplanes make the world smaller. Interesting take. Okay. Sure, I guess. As an American resident, the food is great. Every state is like a different country, and it's stupidly hot in summer. It really is. That's why America's so cool. One of the reasons. Every state really is a lot different. Well, I've been to like 12 different states at this point in America, and like there's always like the average like town or city in America, not like metropolitan city like Manhattan or Chicago or something. I mean like the average like small city or town. A lot of them kind of look the same. It's kind of like you have the average like square streets and the fast food places and the groceries and the Walmarts, and it's like the same concept in a lot of places. But the people, the laws, the accents, the types of foods you would find,
Me, Mario.
they all are drastically different depending on where you are. Also, people who say that American food is like bad, or like America doesn't have their own food or whatever, literally out of the top like 5 best restaurants I've ever been to in my life, at least 2 of them have been in America. America has insane food. You just gotta go to the right place, dude. You just gotta find the right place. Funny enough, I could at least speak for one of them. One of my top 5 restaurants in the world that I've been to was when I visited Snell's the last time. She took me to this French place of course I forgot what it was called. It was a French restaurant in Cincinnati, Ohio, out of all places, in the city of Cincinnati. Cincinnati has amazing food. If you guys haven't been to Cincinnati and you ever go to Cincinnati, please try the food. Cincinnati has like insane food. I don't know why, but they do. But yeah, it was this French place in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I had this Icelandic cod dish, and it was indescribable how good it was. There was this other restaurant in Cincinnati called Abigail Street. It's a Spanish place, funny enough. And it was kind of like in Spanish places where you just order like a bunch of different rations or tapas and you kind of just share with others, which is very common Spanish culture. And that's basically what we did. But they had a different way of preparing their dishes that were similar to Spanish places, but also kind of, they had their own style. And I mean, it was one of the best restaurants I've ever had, funny enough. And it was a Spanish place that wasn't even in Spain. It was amazing. Highly recommend. Did we get did we get Edgar? Edgar! Edgar, the sea lion. Where are you, babe? Come on. Show your tits for the stream, Edgar. Edgar, what do you have to say about Z-Flip? Oh my god, Z-Flip. I'm not gonna repeat what he said. That was really mean. What's up, Yoshi Matt? We're naked and we're ready to party. I'm sorry, I don't know why Z-Flip, he's just mad at you, I guess. I still recommend getting a passport because if you don't take planes or boats, Canada is awesome. I think having a passport is a good idea in general, yes. I would always recommend at some point getting one. Just because I also recommend leaving your country at some point. Like, I think traveling outside of your country is, like, could only be beneficial, really, in terms of, like, learning about cultures and life in general. I always say travel is, like, the best thing you can do, ever. I'm not playing good right now. It's like the best thing ever. Travel, it's so... If you haven't traveled outside of your country or something, or just in general, traveling is unbelievably good. And you learn an insane amount about life and people when you travel to other places. And I highly recommend, of course, if you can afford it, because traveling is fucking expensive. But yeah. There's a lot of paperwork and it could be hard to get a passport, really. In Spain, you go on the website, you make an appointment to get your passport, which is just the police office. They give you the appointment date, you just go on the day of your appointment, sit down, and like in 5 minutes they call you and you get the passport in like 10 minutes. And you pay $20. It's kind of insane how easy it is to get documentation in Spain. Like it's honestly amazing. When I got my passport renewed, I went in, 5 minutes later, they called me. And this fucking beautiful man, he was so good looking. Sat down and he was like, hi, you need a passport renew? Okay, cool. 5 minutes later, okay, here you go. You don't have to pay anything because you already paid for the last one. Okay. And I was out of there in 10 minutes. It was crazy. I was like, bro, why is this system so good? Dude, what the cunt am I doing? In Trinidad, however, holy shit. Trinidad is actually like warfare. I remember so clear. I remember doing it because I remember being the most insane thing ever. In Trinidad, if you want to get a passport or even a passport renewed, you have to wake up at 4 in the morning, go in the city and line up outside the place and basically camp there for like 3 hours. Or else if you don't go like 5 o'clock in the morning, there's gonna be a huge line and it's first come first serve, and you just go there and hope they fucking call you early I remember one time we went to get our passports renewed, or was it a visa thing? And we went there at 6:30 in the morning, and there was already a line. And even getting there early, and we weren't that far in the line, it took like 5 hours for them to call us. And it was like the worst experience ever. And I just remember thinking like, bro, this country is like actually, this is just dysfunctional, man. What is going on? $200 to $250 in America to get a passport. Is that true? Does it matter what state you're in though? That sounds crazy if true. It costs like $20 to get a passport here on your first passport. And usually you pay less. For some reason, they didn't even charge me for the last one. Yeah. On your subsequent passports and ID cards and whatever. Alright, we're focusing. Yeah. Iluvatar went to Nigeria to get married. And fun fact about that, Iluvatar went to Nigeria after, was it after a PACE or Summit event, Iluvatar? I think it was after a PACE event. And me and Iluvatar, he went to PACE with me. He was there. We were both ended up being on the same flight to Paris. Because I was flying from Washington Dulles to Paris and then Paris to Madrid. Yeah, Iluvatar's wife is from Nigeria. Yeah. Nigerian American, I guess now. He was on the same flight with me from Washington Dulles to Paris, and then he was going from Paris to Nigeria. We both flew to Paris together, and we were both in the Paris airport. And I lined up with Iluvatar just to accompany him in his flight. Was that what it was? I was accompanying you to your flight to Nigeria, or were you accompanying me to my flight? I can't remember. We were on a line for a flight in Paris. And bro, I looked back and literally Conan O'Brien, the talk show host, Conan O'Brien was just walking towards us to the line. And I freaked out and I looked at Iluvatar and I was like, bro, Conan O'Brien is like right behind us. And then Iluvatar was like, oh my god, yeah, true. And I was too afraid to look back again. And then like 10 seconds later, he was like, oh, he's gone. I'm like, what? I looked back and he was gone. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Apparently he realized he was in the wrong place or something and then just walked away. Because a part of me was thinking like, shit, did he like notice that I noticed him and then he got like annoyed or something? I don't know. But I love Conan O'Brien. If he was closer, I might have asked him for his hand in marriage. Do you have, as they say, the dog in you? Wait, what does that mean? Yeah, sure. Nah, he just saw me and he was like, oh my god, it's Cheese, the legend. And then got too scared and walked away. Definitely, that's what happened. Also, he's very fucking tall. He actually is as tall as he says he is. He was like 6'5" or something. Just this giant man. Like, he can't be more obvious that it was Conan O'Brien. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he can hide himself from the public. He's so tall and ginger. He's the most, like, standout looking man ever. I am, Nunu. I'm nervous as well for the match tomorrow. What's up, Gixerus? Gixerius, how are you? Crazy you could do this while reading chat and talking. After playing for 12 years, Fiscus, it's crazy what you can do when you play the game for so long. There's definitely many times where I make mistakes where if I wasn't talking, I probably would not have though. But you know. In Germany, we wait 8 to 13 weeks for an appointment. Sometimes you have to wait a while for an appointment. Yeah, that happened. That can happen here too. You try to get an appointment online to like redo your passport or ID card or something. Sometimes you have to wait a month or two, yeah. But once you go in, you're in and out in 10 minutes, and you like pay nothing. So, which is honestly like, I don't mind if I have to wait 2 months for an appointment. But once I have to, I could just like go in for the appointment, and in like 5 minutes I'm out of there, and I don't have to pay anything. Like that's amazing. Spain, Argentina, Spain, obviously. Being a Spaniard. Even if I wasn't, I'll be wanting Spain to win anyway. Alright, guys, this is my last run of the day. So let's prage that this is gonna be the run of my life. There, excuse me. I'm so hungry. But I thought, I can't eat now. Runs have to be done. You were that guy at 134? True. That is true. Was that Opeth? That did sound like Opeth. At least old Opeth. Opeth was amazing. Very unique band. My brother is a giant Opeth fan. He was like Opeth all day, every day. Back in like the early 2010s and shit. Did they actually live with her? Oh, interesting. $5 from Lightspeed. Love you. I love you too, Lightspeed. That's so sweet of you, Bob. I appreciate you. Again. Okay, Tit Loves. Yay! What is love? Oh, baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna love you. Hit him. Wait, it starts going? Any particular story you find annoying to do here? In this stage? I mean frame walk. Frame walk is pretty terrible. It could just be days where I just can't do it and I'm losing every run to it and it's terrible. Oh, that was your first one, Mona? Wow. You survived a long time, bub. I'm surprised. La 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 lady. Not to sound rude or offensive, but I like when gay men sing. That's very rude and offensive. I can't believe it.
Here we go.
I'm kidding, Sheila Kill. That was wonderful, dude. Do you have a favorite sport? I do light speed. What's my favorite sport? Volleyball is my favorite sport. It's so fucking good. Mostly because I started playing it in 2016 when I moved here. Played it for about 6 years here in Madrid. It's goated. I also really, really love tennis. I mean, I always liked soccer. I played soccer for 10 years growing up. Soccer is great. My favorite sports would be tennis and volleyball, though, probably. If I had to choose racket sports or PogChamp. What volleyball position do I play? I played left side hitter, mostly. It's your average left side hitter. Spiker. Receiver. I love receiving. Yes, Cran. Yes, it has been. Do you still play volley? I haven't played volleyball in about 3 years now. Damn, it's been so much time. Holy shit. Ever since near the end of my first subathon, yeah. When I stopped. Badminton big in Europe? Not badminton, but other racket sports are huge. Like paddle, which is like the new one that's been popping off here. Pickleball, I guess a little bit. And of course just normal lawn tennis. I think I'm too high up. No, I'm not. But lawn tennis, paddle. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wasn't I good at water polo? Wow, that's crazy. You remember that, VTV? VTV, no. I did play water polo when I was a young teenager. I played for my high school for like 3 years, and then I didn't like water polo too much. First of all, I don't like pools. I think they're very gross. I'm not a huge water sport guy. It was okay. I was pretty good at it, so I kept it up. But then getting older, keeping up with the swimming and shit, bro, I didn't like the pool aspect, and I'm also like, I'm not a very fast swimmer. So like, to keep up with most of the other players in just the swimming aspect and like warming up, I had to like exert myself a lot to keep up with people. And it was just so tiring. It was just too much. I also don't like the physical aspect of it. It's way too confrontational. I mean, you're just getting punched and kicked underwater, bro. It's crazy how physical it is. My brother plays water polo. He's played for like what, 18 years now, and he's the opposite. He fucking loves to be underwater and just punching people and getting scratched in the chest. Fuck that. I tend to like more technically and artistically based sports more so than physical sports. So that's why I don't really care too much for like rugby or American football or water polo or ice hockey, which ice hockey is pretty cool though. Cool sport. But that's why I more gravitate towards like volleyball and tennis and shit. Or baseball. Baseball's pretty cool. We don't play baseball here in Europe or, well, at least in Spain or like Trinidad and stuff. They play a lot of baseball in Venezuela, however. They're actually very good at baseball. That's where I was born, but I didn't grow up there, so I never really played baseball. But I like baseball, it's pretty cool. We played cricket. They play cricket a lot in Trinidad. Actually, Trinidad has one of the best teams in the world in cricket. The West Indies. They're like the champions of cricket. So I played a lot of cricket growing up, which is, I mean, it's baseball. But you just hit the bat differently. You hit the ball differently, you know? It's kind of the same thing, but... I don't like it because when you play cricket, it's usually, you play outside in the hot sun and it takes hours. And it's too fucking hot, and you have to like wear this like heavy clothes, and it's just way too hot. Like, cricket is just heat stroke asking to happen. Like, I can't do that shit. I hate playing in the heat. Chest melts, bro, literally. Lacrosse. Okay, lacrosse is like the widest sport ever. Which means that we definitely don't have lacrosse in Trinidad. I've never played lacrosse before. We don't have lacrosse in Spain either. I've never seen it here. I don't know if we have lacrosse in Spain. Isn't lacrosse like the national sport of some country? Is it Canada or some shit? It's a Native American sport. Oh wow, really? Ultimate Frisbee. You know when a sport starts with ultimate? It's white people playing. Yeah, sorry. I'm just kidding. Ultimate Frisbee is kind of a cool... I like Ultimate Frisbee. It looks really fun, to be honest. That's a really cool looking sport. Very interesting. I played Frisbee. I learned how to throw a Frisbee officially when I visited Canada in 2022 with Milo and Steph. I went to Canada for a month in August in 2022, and they taught me how to throw a Frisbee, and it's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. Very technical, and I like that. I was in London, Ontario, which was honestly one of the nicest cities I've ever been to. Like, I would live in London tomorrow, easily. That place is beautiful. I love London so much. I kept telling Milo and Stefan all the time, you don't understand how lucky you are to live in this place. Like, this city is amazing. It's like the perfect place to just grow up in. You have the most beautiful, perfect, like, picturesque fucking suburbs. Your classic suburbs, beautiful houses. And then you have, like, it's insane how many sports amenities there are in London. It's such a sport city. Everywhere there's soccer fields and volleyball things, whatever. Pools, and it's crazy how many amenities and how much things there are to do there. Great city. Very family oriented. Places to eat. Some of the best places I've had when it comes to food was in London. London has a great food scene. Haggis from London? No way, really? But I love London, Ontario. It was amazing. As a Canadian, we all shit on London. Bro, what? That's insane. If you guys shit on London, what is good for you guys? I gotta go to Canada and find more places. Because if London is shit, then you guys must be a fucking paradise up there. Because London was insanely cool to me. I love that place. I mean, I've heard great things about British Columbia, but holy shit. I thought London was beautiful. Oh, are you in Victoria? Milo lives in Victoria now. He moved from London to Victoria. He also lives in Victoria. He's asked me to visit him in Victoria like a million times. I would love to, but it's just finances right now. Vancouver. Canada's exquisite. Canada is like would be my second choice of country to live in if I had to move out of Spain. Or first choice, really. Love Canada. So far, at least. I'm getting better at grabbing these coins. Goomba, you're gonna have to move your cunt up. Be able to jump there on accident. That could have been double star spawn potentially. Oh. I've heard wonderful things about Vancouver. Oh, my nose is itching. I've heard wonderful things about Vancouver. It doesn't get that cold either in wintertime, so that's great. I heard it rains a lot though, which I don't like the rain, but that's okay. My cousin went to visit Canada, never came home. Wow, she fell in love with the country. Listen, Canada is beautiful. Canada is very similar to the US in like the way the cities are formed and the way they look, and it's a similar vibe. But you could also tell it's a bit different too, you know. Except less pickup trucks. Less pickup trucks and with healthcare, yeah. And poutine. Unless you go to like Montreal or something, and then it's like, it looks like old Europe again. They say a boot. Where's my nose itching? It's USA with a slice of Europe in Montreal, but like Toronto is like New York City. It's a modern city. The modern city. So Montreal is older. But yeah. Gary with the sub, welcome back to the Fit Bitch. Love you. I didn't know how to lose myself, I felt so cool. Very good, Distendo. Congrats, Bob. Pelos is very difficult to learn. But that's actually huge. TNIS. Oh, this is super random, but I recommend Puerto Peñasco or Rocky Point. It's in Mexico. I have not been to Mexico yet. My brother and my mom actually went there, but I have not been yet. Maybe one day if Nigu Guba would take me after they win the World Cup. That was terrifying. Okay. Monterey. Wait, what is Monterey? That sounds French. Monterrey. Monterrey. But actually, no, that's Spanish. Monterrey. What is that?
Here we go.
My back is hurting. Oh, right, that's Mexico. That's right. That's why that rings a bell. Accidentally killed the bomb. It'd have been very funny if I grabbed the coin. No. Holy fuck. That was scary.com. He left me alone, what a good boy. It's for $5 light speed. I'll take you to Rocky Point. Okay, babe. I'm down. I am down. Ouch. Okay, very good. Dun, 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 dun. As my back is starting to hurt pretty bad all of a sudden. Too much sitting. Oh boy. Bird 650. Holy, what's up, babe? I'm down, Leaflet. That sounds fun. I would love to. Rock Hester. We whip. Hello? Don't punch the wall, buddy. What? No, bad angle. Okay. The coin is behaving today, at least. I think it's fallen like every run today so far. Have you been doing OT lately? We've been doing a lot of OT randomizers the past few months. Oh no. Okay. Bad chair, I need a secret lab chair. Do you mean like one of those gaming chairs? Or because no. I hate gaming chairs, if that's the case. That's true, Sarge, we do, yeah. I was just thinking about that earlier today, actually. Gotta do more randos soon, for sure. Nope. Can't do it. My angle is messed up, I can't. I should just try the triple jump again, probably. That's for $2 light speed again. I mean, it's hard to say if I'll ever go to Mexico, but I mean, you never know, dude. You never know. No, come on, fuck off. I love feeling the first part. Yep. Alright, well, whatever. All ruined. Okay. It's ruined. This happens sometimes with this triple jump. Sometimes some runs, the triple jump is just, it's impossible to do. Have I seen a Broadway show? Yes, once. I saw the Book of Mormon in New York City with some chat coins. It was hilarious. It was very good. I had no idea before going into it that it was like a comedy. I didn't understand until I saw it, and I'm like, holy shit, that was insane. No, I felt it too. My finger was getting tired, and at the last BLJ, I dropped it. Okay, chat, that's fine. That is it for the night, chat. That was the last speedrun ever of my life. Thanks for the 5 again, Lightspeed. You were so sweet to me today. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. YouTube chat. Everybody on YouTube, thank you so much for watching today. You guys were amazing. This is my first YouTube live stream. I had a lot of fun. This was great. I will be streaming more on YouTube. Once I'm doing Mario, I'll be streaming much more often on YouTube. So you would see me again on Monday probably. If you want to see me on Twitch, because I stream almost every day on Twitch TV. So if you're wondering where I am, I stream on Twitch all the time. My link should be somewhere in the stream. In the description, I think. But my Twitch TV/cheese is my Twitch link. And thank you so much for the support. You guys supported crazily today on YouTube. I couldn't believe it. All the donations and things, and it's insane. I don't even know. I'm so not used to YouTube streaming. I don't even know where the donations go. I don't even know where to find them. I have to figure this out. But that was wonderful. And with that said, chat, I'm gonna go offline on YouTube. I'm gonna still be live on Twitch for like a minute. I'm gonna say goodbye to my Twitch stream after. And then yeah. 2-0 for England already? What the hell? Are you serious? Is France getting washed? Oh my god, it's 2-0 to England already. The fuck? For France is washed, confirmed. Wow. Alright, bye YouTube. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have a private chat? Private chat? Not really, Lightspeed. I mean, I have a Discord, and you can DM me on Discord if you ever need to reach out to me for something. My Discord should be also in the description of the YouTube chat. On the YouTube stream, sorry. All right, bye YouTube. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for watching and the support. Dora Universal, you can see me again on Monday. Also humble. Okay, we're going offline on YouTube. How do you go offline on YouTube? I have no idea how to go offline. What do I do? Oh, end stream. Okay, bye. All right. All right, we're offline on YouTube. Fuck those guys.